One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Monroe, Louisiana, home to the ULM Warhawks. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on a team from the Sun Belt, the UL-Monroe Warhawks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollock from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Seminoles will put total leather and we'll get started. On the run from inside his own 5. The Warhawks offense will get first crack at it here. If you look at this game on paper, it really shouldn't be much of a matchup. You have a high-powered offense against, candidly, an overmatched opponent. But, hey, you never know. You got to line up and play the game.
On paper, this is a horrible matchup. But this game's not played on paper, right? Like, this defense, they're going to have to play their best game. They're going to have to play more consistent than they have. They haven't tackled well this season. They're going to have to play their best game against a great opponent. But we've seen upsets happen. They got to get some adrenaline, some emotion, something good to happen early.
I think it has to happen early, David, and then the question is, can they maintain that over the course of the entire game? Listen, it's college football. 18 to 22-year-olds, and maybe this offense just thinks they can come out here and roll their helmet out on the field, and that's going to get it done. We've seen crazy stuff happen, but no doubt, this defense has to play out of their minds today to have any shot.
It's really hard when you get in those predictable situations. Defenses are sitting on the sticks. Receivers have to understand where that first down marker is. Heads up play, nose for the first down marker. Get in there and get it.
And the Warhawks will have it 1st and 10. Quarterback on the keeper. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Tight end now in motion. He'll pull it on the read. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Warhawks need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. They're working that left side. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Warhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. So Florida State's offense will go to work for the first time. And Jesse, this is going to be a fun test. This receiver, if you leave him in man coverage, you might be in for some trouble.
And so when you get him in the one-on-ones, you got to throw his way. He's a really good route runner. He can catch the football. And then when the defense decides to double cover and take him away, that's when you go somewhere else with the football or you run it. The balance in this offense, based on how they play him, I think is big today.
Yeah, and that's what you got to do as a defense. Sometimes you double team him, sometimes you play zone, mix it up, give different looks, because he is a guy. He's shown the ability to burn your defense and make big plays.
And the Seminoles come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He leaves it with his back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. The Noles with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Trying to surprise him with the pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. How about that Mike linebacker bringing the heat right up the middle?
Right down Broadway, right in the middle of the defense. This is the guy that sees everything, makes all the calls, and you can tell he knew where he was coming downhill. It came wide open, and he comes to the quarterback and gets the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. They'll send out the kicker here. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Good, right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Going to try to pop one on the screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Wants to go up top. Trying to set up the screen. Makes one man miss. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
The Warhawks will call on their punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Castellanos. They'll run the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. Finding open areas. Quarterback gets the first down. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. The give is to Williams. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Back to pass. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Final play of the quarter coming. On 3rd down, going up top. Catch in the middle. It's White. Touchdown Seminoles! Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. The kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. First play of the period, 1st down here. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. And the Warhawks headed quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. The Warhawks will punt this one away. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The play action fake. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Seminoles are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He got it out to the 34-yard line. Not enough for the first down. Let's see if they punt it away. The Seminoles will line up to punt it away. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He stopped dead in his tracks again. No running room to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got a man. It's Campbell. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. No huddle offense to the line.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Finds his tight end. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Wants to fire on second down. Finds a tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Warhawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They just keep firing. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Here's the handoff. Jukes his way for more. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wide receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Robinson. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Looking to throw, it's Castellanos. That's caught. It's Robinson. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Noles will line it up on 1st and 10. The run to the left. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Past the first down marker and still running. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. There he goes. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. And the Seminoles looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Lets it fly. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
And It's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
ULM 0.
He'll bring it out. It's Godfrey. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking downfield on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Griffin. And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets to the 23. That's caught. It's Griffin.
Well, they're working the slot receiver on a drag route here. He's just kind of fighting his way through the traffic. He's able to come out the other side and present a nice target for the quarterback.
A strike downfield. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. It's caught. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Godfrey. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. After that last completion, it's second down. Wants to go up top. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. The Warhawks really need to keep this drive alive on third down.
Third down coming up.
He'll keep it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one is anything but routine. A 48-yard attempt from the right hash. And that one took everything he had to sneak it over the crossbar inside the left upright. That'll close the gap to 14.
And so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. To the air, it's Castellanos. Fires to the big fella. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. The give is to Williams. And after that short game, they'll head to the locker room for halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves one great broadcast so far today there in Monroe. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And just like that, let's head back to our team inside Malone Stadium.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. It's almost incomprehensible to think the Noles failed to break 17 points 10 times a season ago. That's a year after being prolific, Jesse. So what are the keys to regaining some form?
Now, Reese, I think it's the quarterback position. I think this team was spoiled in a lot of ways when they had Jordan Travis. And they obviously had so much NFL talent surrounding him, but they had a leader. They had a guy that everybody could look at when times got tough and believe in. Someone has got to be able to establish themselves at the quarterback position for this team to get back to its winning ways.
Reads it, fires complete. So now it's 2nd and long.
Brings up 2nd down.
Power football with the run. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Seminoles come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. He'll do it himself. Pass the sticks, and he may get more.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the 1st.
Give to the back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down. And the Seminoles started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. They're going to ride this running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Got it! And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. The Noles trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Noles!
That was a great example of a running back toting the rock with conviction. There's not a lot of time to hesitate. If you see a split second, you see a hold, you've got to hit it right now. Nice job by the RB there.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
ULM 3.
He'll bring it back looking for help. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Quick release on the RPO. Breaks into the open. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. And the Warhawks will hustle to the line.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Caught in the backfield. It's Godfrey. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Give to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. The Warhawks send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. They'll leave it with him. Got enough for the 1st down. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. 1st down from the 45. They'll give it to him again. runs through a tackle. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The give to Davis. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Castellanos. It's complete to the left. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
This has been a bit of the story of this game so far, is this quarterback's running ability and whether or not the defense can stop them. They got the play there. They were able to get a sack, rally to him, and get one of the faster quarterbacks you'll see in college football down on the ground. This guy already has over 40 rushing yards in this game, so he has had some success, but I think a big key now moving forward is how does this defense stop him?
They'll run play action. Grabbed over the middle. It's White. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Set to kick it off.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. They'll try the run. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth quarter, getting your nickel packages. You know the pass is coming, and the execution was great.
Yeah, they thrive on takeaways, and they love to get into games late with the lead because one of the strengths of their entire team is their secondary, and you saw it there. In nickel, they're able to come away with the pick, and it's looking like they're going to be able to seal this game.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the snap, it's White. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Looking to scramble. Touchdown Seminoles! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And right down the middle. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. And he's going to bring it out. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Caught behind the line. It's Sullivan. And this one will be stopped for no gain. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? The give on the inside. Good surge up front. Give him 4 out to the 18. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on 3rd down? Here comes the heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. And the Warhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. Now the play fake. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
And this is why it's so important, David, to get the run game going, because it sets up play action and gives them an opportunity to take these types of shots down the field.
And it's just so hard because as a defensive lineman, when you give the play action, I'm thinking run, I'm playing run, slows that pass rush down just enough and sucks those linebackers up, make those passing windows so much bigger. Nice job by the offense.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Gonna sling it on 2nd down. Caught close to the marker. It's Godfrey. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Grabbed behind the line. It's Godfrey.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's got him in the flat. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He's got it. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And they did tack on the extra point. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Here's the return from inside his 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Handoff from the shotgun. Spins away from the defender. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. Gets it past the marker. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Rides the back and leaves it. Plows through the defense. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.